Oh, hey everybody, it's Carl. Welcome to the shower. It's time for something a little bit different this morning. I'm getting ready for the Silky Smooth Sunday, and I wanted to do a quick lather review and soap test for the Cremo body soap, the body bar. It's a 6-ounce bar of soap. This scent is sage and citrus. It smells fantastic. So I've got my little loofah, and we're going to get lathered up. And this is all you're going to see in this, and then I'll switch out to the shave. But I just wanted to show you guys the suds and lather in this. It smells fantastic. I've been using it all week. Lathers up nice and quick. Been using it all week. It's got a great scent. Doesn't last very long. It's medium after the shower. Maybe about a 2 or a 3 for those guys who are scent raters. I am not. But the only complaint I have about it is it leaves you just a little bit on the dry side. Not quite as moisturizing as I would like. So anyway, that's the lather that the Cremo bar soaps make. It's great soap. I've enjoyed it all week. I'll see you guys when it's time for the shave. Hey, good morning everybody. It's Carl. You guys know we're in the bathroom. Sorry about that weird intro, but I did want to get that lather review shown because I said I would. Anyway, welcome to Silky Smooth Sunday. I hope you had a great week. Mine was really good. Hope everybody enjoyed the post-holiday week. Hope you had a short work week. Hope you didn't have to work too much. Hope you got to spend some time with your friends and family. I didn't. I was right back to work the day after Christmas, but that's okay. Let's get into what we're doing. Before we get too far into it, I'm going to show you the coffee of the day. All of the coffee of the day was brought to you today by my sweet work wife. Everything that I'm using or used this morning for my morning coffee was gifted to me by her over the past several years. So, buddy, thank you very much. This is the sweet coffee mug that she gave me. These vintage mugs she got me this past Christmas. And the brew for today, I don't know if you guys can see that. It's a beautiful dark roast by a local coffee roaster, cafe and coffee house called Just Love. This is their Christmas roast. It's called Berry and Bright. Beautiful dark roast, little hints of berries, and cherry and chocolate. They actually shine out really well in the brew. And I brewed this morning using a vacuum pump that she got me a year or so ago for Christmas. Anyway, once again, buddy, cheers to you. Now on to the shave. We talked about body soap. Talk about shaving soap. What are we using today? It's the last Christmas shave. Tree's still up. Still Christmas in my book, right? So we're going to be using Soap Commander's Goodwill. This is a sample that I got last year. Cut off a little piece of it. It's got a beautiful sweet smell, maybe hollyberry. I don't remember what the scent profile is, and you guys know I'm not a good YouTuber, so I didn't look it up. But I sliced off a little piece, pressed it into the salsa dish. So we'll be using that today. I'll be using the Focus Slim AL Team Silver Edition with a half Gillette Silver Blue in there for all you Team Blue guys out there. For the brush, I'll be using the hand-turned barrel brush with a horsey knot by Danny Schullman. Fantastic brush. I don't use it enough because I am lazy about upkeep on the horsehair. I never brush it. It's probably a huge knot right now. For the post, we're going to be using the Nivea 2-in-1. This is Team Blue and Silver Edition because it's separate. And then once you mix it up, it's fantastic. Gifted to me by Nomeo over at Nomeo Shaves. Go check him out. I know you guys are already watching him. Anyway, all right, so let's see what kind of lather I can build with this floppy horsetail brush. And we'll talk a little bit about my week. All right, I talked too much, my face is dry. Let me get the whiskers back. So anyway, yeah, that body soap, I started using that earlier in the week. The bar that I had used and finished, so I pulled that one out. Really happy with the soap. It has a great, clean citrus and sage scent. Like I said in the shower, it's not quite as strong as I thought it would be in the soap once it's lathered. And it doesn't stick around on the body very much. Maybe a couple hours, if that. Which is not a huge deal. But it is what it is. It's a good soap. It is not the most moisturizing soap, I'll say that for sure. And building a little bit of lather. Not really trying to bowl lather. But I probably should because it's a horse brush, right? Kind of less knots. Do a bowl lather. Anyway, so that soap is a It's a nice soap. Like I said, not quite as moisturizing as I would have expected it to be. But it's got some oatmeal or something in it so that it's got a little texture to it so that it can exfoliate. Nice, very nice soap, like I said. And, sorry, got some more water. It's a very nice soap. I can't wait to use that one up and then use the rest of the other ones. Or I might just do like I do with my shave soaps, dry that one out and pull out another one, depending on the day of the week. This is messy. Alright guys, anybody out there have any tips about using horsehair, let me know, because as you can see, I am definitely not very well versed in it. And I'm afraid this horsehair knot is a big mess. And I'm not getting the greatest lather from it. So, please feel free to chime in and let me know, because I know Soap Commander soaps are much nicer than this. And you know what I'm going to do? Just because I'm not happy with that lather, I'm going to switch brushes. I don't think I've ever done that in a video before. Hang on one. We'll keep with the theme since I started with the Danny Schullman brush. We'll finish with the Danny Schullman brush. This is the Straight Razor Shaving Facebook group 2017 brush. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Sorry guys, you guys know I usually don't take this long to get going. But anyway, so yeah, so it's a good soap. This is a good soap, as you can see, with the right brush and the right technique. The lather comes to life pretty quickly. Yeah, so back to work the day after Christmas. Was in the office with a coworker, so that was good. And then Friday I was in the office by myself. It was a pretty busy day, so that made the day go by quickly. Alright. That's good enough for government work, I think. Soap out of your nose, off your neck, off the old lobes, and the lips. Alright. And then off yesterday, got a little sick starting kind of Friday afternoon. Started having some problems. Had to go to the quickie clinic yesterday, got some antibiotics, feeling a little bit better. So it's kind of a weird weekend. Spent a lot of time at doctors yesterday. Went and got my eyes checked because, you know, here in the States, we have private insurance or workplace insurance. If you're lucky enough to have it, and your benefits end at the end of the year. So I had to get a few things done to get the most bang for my buck. So, and I'm terrible about getting my eyes checked. So I put it off the last minute, so I had to find a clinic that was open on the weekend, and I went and did that first thing yesterday morning. And because I'm a man of a certain age, I was told I need bifocals. Although I don't know if I trust that optometrist, because let me just tell you, if you were a professional doctor kind of guy, I would expect you to not look like a 28-year-old hipster in a skinny gray suit with a goatee, like a weird, I don't know, weak, skinny goatee, long fingernails that weren't manicured, but they were very long. At least they were clean. Didn't instill much confidence, to say the least. But he was nice. He seemed to be competent. It was the first time I'd ever seen him. Because, of course, my regular optometrist that I've been seeing since I was, I don't know, 10, 12 years old, the first time I needed glasses, was closed on Saturday. So So I did that, and then I went to the aftercare yesterday, or urgent care clinic, to get sorted out. Something is in the air. I don't know what it is. The clinic was packed. Bunch of sick babies. I felt like I was gonna get Ebola the minute I walked into the lobby. It was just full of like sick and sniffling kids and senior citizens. I could just feel the germs, and I'm not typically a very germophobic person, but it just felt yucky. But I guess the good thing is I was already kind of feeling bad, so it didn't really matter if I got sick, because I was about to find out whether it was a virus or something else, and it turns out bacterial infection. Antibiotics should clear it up in 10 days. Yay. What else? Let's see. Been getting some very sweet and roasty comments about talking about the new lady. Thank you everybody for being so kind about it, and thank you Johan for roasting me. It's just like you're part of the family. Because I remember when I was growing up, man. Like if my family, anybody in my family, brothers, sister, mother, stepdad, found out that I was sweet on a girl, I was mercilessly roasted. So, Johan, welcome to the family, buddy. And you're right. As long as it doesn't interfere with my shaving, we'll be great. The bonus is she actually likes to watch the videos, so that'll keep them going, right? And it's also weird that she knows about it, because not very many people do. So that's that update, because I'm sure you guys were really worried and concerned about my love life. I know. What else? Weight loss update. I haven't been counting any calories. I haven't really been tracking what I'm eating. I've been kind of enjoying the holidays. Weighed in this morning, up from like 187 to 190. So, yeah, a couple, 2-3 pounds. Fluctuation, probably because I was feeling crappy yesterday. And part of my attempt to feel better was to eat some junk food. I bought a candy bar when I was at the pharmacy getting my prescription. And I also bought a bag of very salty, I don't know if they're worldwide. They're not even very popular here in the States, to be quite honest. But they're called, what are they called? They used to be called Conquistos, but I think these are called something else. I don't remember now because my mind went blank. Distracted. Anyway, it's like a little pretzel with some flavored cheese in the center, kind of rolled up into a little thing. About the jalapeno cheddar flavor, because you guys know I like the spice. Speaking of spice, Jimco, if you watch this, are we ever going to do that spicy shave challenge thing? I'm still waiting, buddy. Or anybody else who wants to hop on that, I'll stand in the bathroom and eat hot chilies and shave. Let me know. It'll make my content more interesting. Speaking of my content, I've been posting a little bit more videos because I've been awake and I'm shaving more. Gotta smell nice for the girl, right? So anyway, did you guys know I got monetized? I hit my 1,000 subs, I don't know, sometime in the early summer. And I still haven't got a check. They don't cut you a check, they don't pay out until you make $100. So I haven't broken that $100 threshold yet. But I'll tell you what, when I make that $100 check, YouTube graciously pays me, I'm going to have a contest, and I'm going to send that to somebody who wins, and they're going to get my first $100 from YouTube. So, or whatever is left after the taxes. So be on the lookout for that. I think the last time I checked, I was maybe, I don't know, $50, $75 in the account. So it could be 2 more years, but just know that you guys support me. So that's what's going to happen when I get that first money. Doesn't matter if you live outside the States. I'll send you a gift card to either your local or your favorite shaving company where you live, or a Visa gift card, or I'll transfer money via PayPal or whatever, however we can work it out. But whoever wins that contest when it happens is going to get my $100 earnings, because you guys sit through these videos and you watch the stupid ads. So that will be the reward. And I'm choosing a gift card because it's the easiest thing to do, and not everybody who watches my channel watches for the shaving stuff. I know most of my viewers are shaving viewers, but I do have some cooking reviews, some kitchen gadgets, some coffee stuff. I haven't made a coffee video in a while. I need to do that. I need to demo that sweet vacuum pump, that sweet coffee siphon. And it always amazes me that it's the kitchen videos, the kitchen gadget videos, or the demos are the most popular, biggest viewers. I feel like I'm talking a lot today. The shave is taking a long time. So 16 minutes in and I'm only on the second pass. Alright, second pass. I'm going to have to clean the bathroom after this one because I am getting soap everywhere. You guys know I'm a sloppy latherer for sure. I even I even got asked by the lady I'm dating. She watched one of my videos. She's like, I bet your bathroom is a mess after you shave. Yeah, sometimes. Not usually, but today is particularly bad. I'm going to have to mop the floor. Usually I can get away with just wiping down the counter. But that's pretty typical anyway, because wet shaving, at least because I'm sloppy, I tend to get a lot of water all over the countertop anyway, so I have to wipe it down. But that ensures my countertop gets washed down every week, so multiple times. So that's not a bad thing, right? Tell you what, if it's a good or a bad thing, I've noticed since I've lost some weight, I'm not quite as jowly. So that whole double chin technique to shave across the jawline doesn't work quite as well as it used to. Watched a few videos yesterday called Red Island Shaver, Justin's 2019 year in review. talking about the products that he added to the den this year that he really enjoys. Some good stuff. I watched Nomeo had a Christmassy shave. I watched one of Johnny's soap reviews. I watched Kurt over at Solid Shaves. I watched his Christmas shave. He did a really cool thing where he put in a slideshow of shaving gifts that he has received over the years, and then a little Christmas message video snippet at the end with him and his wife. That was pretty cool. All dressed up, looking like a fancy man. Ooh, speaking of fancy, booked a fancy date in February. Gonna go see the Chinese opera. It's a dance orchestra performance, I guess. I don't know if it's really truly be considered an opera, but it tours around. I don't know if it tours internationally, but it tours around the States every year. It's a new production, but it's a dance orchestra number. Chinese acrobats and dancers. Looks amazing. It's beautiful. Colorful backgrounds and sets. I've been wanting to see it for a while. Now that I finally have somebody to go see it with, we're gonna go do that in February. I'm really excited about that. If you guys are curious or may know about it, it's called Shenyun. I think that's how it's pronounced. Check it out online. It looks amazing. I'm gonna hit some pickups right here and then I'm gonna get to the head shave. Oh, come on now. Jammed up. Oh, there we go. I wish there was a good way to come straight across the neck with a straight razor and not murder yourself. I've tried the technique that Frank, the shark, suggested about coming through at an angle. I still can't quite get the angle I need. All right, let's get the head shave going, because I am running behind. Let's sip of this coffee. All right, let's do this. Back to the water. Back to the bowl. This really is a great scent. If you've never used Soap Commander, I can highly recommend it. They have a great base. It's very slick, very cushiony. Their scents are spot on. I've got a bucket full of samples. If you've never tried it and you are interested, let me know. I can put a sample in the post for you. Just a random scent. If you're interested, like I said, let me know. I'll put that in the mail for you. And you may be saying, Carl, you're being really generous. What's wrong with you? No. You guys know I have a lot of stuff. I'll never use it all. And if it can give somebody an opportunity to try something new and different, I'm all about it. So if you want to try some Soap Commander, let me know. And all the samples, I think I have about 5 or 6 of them. They come wrapped in wax paper. They're little blocks about that big, so give me a shout, leave me a comment, send me a message on Facebook, however you get a hold of me. It's be first come, first serve. And yeah, just let me know. Also, because I'm probably going to be moving sometime in the next handful of months, I got my lease renewal notice and they raised my rent yet again. While it's still not ridiculously unaffordable, I've been telling you guys about the woes of the apartment complex with the probable human trafficking and the illegal activities happening in the cul-de-sacs around. So I'll probably be moving when my lease is up, I won't renew here again. Popped up in my Facebook memories the other day. I didn't even remember. I've lived in this apartment for, I don't know, was it 6 years already? Something like that. 6 or 9 years. Something ridiculous. Longer than I had thought. I had only thought I'd renewed like 3 times, but apparently it's been like 6, which is crazy. So time to find a new spot. Probably one a little closer to work, because the rent is going to be probably a little more expensive. I don't know, but it'll be closer to work, so it'll be less driving, less fuel, less time on the commute, because I commute 30 minutes each way to and from work, so it'll save me time, it'll save me fuel, it'll save me toll fees, because I use the tollway to get to work because it speeds things up, gets me out of traffic. I don't mind paying for the convenience, that's for sure, but it costs me between $20 and $40 a month, depending if I use the toll to go anywhere outside of work, which sometimes I do, go visit family or travel to the far reaches of the city, because you know, Texas, big. So sometimes my toll bill can be 40, 60 bucks. So I could cut that for sure. So that would save me money. So I think the savings in time and fuel and tolls will probably make up for any. Sorry about that, guys. I was in the middle of flapping my yap, and the camera decided that it was gonna run out of memory to shave, which is unusual. I do a pretty good job of deleting old videos. So, but I guess that just is a warning to say, hey, speed it up. So I got about 6 minutes before the camera dies again. So I'm gonna do this last pass here. I just didn't want to have the video die and you guys wonder where I went. Maybe, like, you know, you had a heart attack or stroke, or I don't know, the rapture happened, whatever. God, that was bad. Sorry to any of my Christian viewers if I have offended. That was a little off. That was a little out of character for me. I apologize. But I don't know who watches. I know some of you share the same or very similar beliefs that I do. You guys ever speaking of the rapture, you guys ever think about the rapture? Like, I don't know, man. When I was younger and I first learned about it, I always used to be worried, like, whoa, what would happen if I got left behind? There was like a whole series of books. There's been a ton of movies about it. And it's just like, well, wow. Like, wouldn't that suck to live your whole life believing that you were going to go to heaven and then the rapture happens and you get left behind? Because in all those movies and in all those books, there's always like one person. It's usually like a preacher or something who's like, I thought I was saved, you know, and it just was like terrifying. Don't have that thought so much anymore, but still, that was just, I don't know. Since I mentioned it, I figured I'd throw that out there. Random stuff, you guys know what I do. But I also used to freak me out, like when I would wake up real early in the mornings and get on the road and there would be nobody on the road. Like there would be no cars, parking lots were empty. And like the thought would pop into my mind, like, what happened? What would happen if the rapture happened last night and you're here and everybody else is gone? Weird. I don't know. You guys know my brain is dumb and I think about and talk about stupid things in these videos. So, speaking of dumb brain, I've been ridiculously distracted lately. You guys can probably guess why. You know, new relationships and whatnot. But, yeah, anyway. All right, fantastic. That's the shave. Let me get rinsed off. Beautiful. Let's get the Nivea post. I'm not even going to hit the alum today because I don't feel like I need it. I don't feel any rough spots or weepers. The Nivea 2-phase will do the job for moisturizing and disinfecting. Love this stuff. It's a pity that it's not available in the States. And I think I remember somebody saying that they don't even sell it overseas anymore. So, got to use it sparingly. Once again, thank you, Nomeo, for gifting this to me. I think he picked it up on one of his mini world travels while he was at work. So anyway, that's it. That's all. Thank you guys and gals so much for watching. I appreciate your time and support. Hope the rambling wasn't too awkward. Hope the shower thing wasn't offensive. Anyway, thanks again for everything. I hope you had a great Christmas. I already said it, but I'm going to say it again. New Year's right around the corner. Hope you have a great 2019. Next video, I'll be doing my resolution shave. We'll be using Soap Commander Resolution, and I will be talking about my goals for 2020. All right. That's it. That's all. No matter what you do, go spend some time with your friends and family. It's really important. Once again, thank you for all your support. Hope the upcoming week treats you well. Hope the upcoming year treats you well also. I'll see you next time. Thank you. God bless.